it is 7 PM on Tuesday, September 10th, 2024. We're gonna open the regular board meeting. Do roll call, please.
Yep, I have trustees Chris Sample.
Here.
John Talbot.
Here.
Jen Christensen.
Here.
Bill Motisi.
Here.
Nathan Moss.
Here.
Patrick Yarlam is absent. President Rick Worm.
Here.
Treasurer Brenda Onabini.
Here.
Clerk Sandy Mosman here. Public Works Supervisor Brett Berge.
Here.
Parks Lead Brody Cook.
Here.
Attorney Dan Bolin.
Here.
Please rise, say the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Tonight on the consent agenda, we have two items. First one being August 13th, 2024, regular board minutes. Second one, bills payable dated September 10th, 2024, for a total of $40,403.58. This time, do any of the board members wish to remove either of those two items for further discussion? Not. We'll entertain the first motion. We'll pull them both, we just do them easy.
I move to place agenda items 1 and 2 inclusively as consent agenda items. Further, I move that all items be considered together as a consent agenda.
Second. Jen makes a motion to place items 1 and 2 inclusively as a consent agenda. Nathan seconds. Roll call, please.
Jen,
Yes.
Bill,
Yes.
John.
Yeah.
Nathan,
Yes.
Patrick. Is absent. Chris.
Yes.
Passes 702.
I move to adopt items 1 and 2 inclusively on the consent agenda in a single group pursuant to the omnibus vote procedures specified in the Illinois Municipal Code.
Second. Jen makes a motion to adopt items 1 and 2 inclusively as a consent agenda. Nathan seconds. Roll call, please.
Bill,
Yes.
John, Nathan,
Yes.
Patrick's absent. Chris,
Yes.
Jen.
Yes.
Passes 703. We don't need item D. The reports to the officer, and under me, we have utility bill drive, so we have a Daniel here that can help us, unless Charles wants to. We can bring the media into play.
We finally worked with Charles to teach him how to draw the names, and then Rick bypassed him, so we gotta give it back.
One individual.
At that address?
Not you.
It can't be. We're on 161 Autumnwood Lane. None of us are allowed to win by our own rules. All right, I have reached out to the folks for the Planning and Zoning Commission. I have not heard back from them. But once I do, I will get back to you. I did follow up on that finally. Sandy?
FOIA report, which I don't believe is in the packet because there weren't any new ones. The next thing was the discussion of the award of the bid for the OSLED grant. I did hear from Willett Hoffman, and Dale has let me know that they're still recommending that we hold off for another 2 weeks on deciding on the award until they get more approved from the IDNR. They have submitted some change of scope and working on some of the pay requests and some other things to see if they can get an extension on that grant. So the recommendation from Willett Hoffman is that we wait another 2 weeks in which to award the project. I did do some quick math because we've got 60 days from the day of the bid opening, so we have 2 more meetings in which to do something with this bid opening. So unless anybody has any objection to that, I'll just add it to the next agenda.
Any further?
No.
Brenda?
The August treasurer's report is in your packet. If you have any questions, let me know. And then the second one, I have the amending one of our personnel manual for the on-call time section, which is basically cleaning it up and taking out the wording of no more than 4 employees to be on a weekly schedule, our on-call rotation. Because we do have more employees now that be on rotation.
So you need someone to make a motion?
Yes.
I'm making a motion for approval of resolution number 24-38, a resolution amending the Village of Davis Junction's personal policy manual. Changes to section 13.06 on call time.
Nathan makes a motion to approve resolution number 24-38. John seconds. Is there any discussion on that? All in favor?
Aye.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
You opposed? Easier than roll call. 7:06. It
Keep moving, rolling.
wasn't money, so I like to do it. Money, you're doing roll call. Anything further, Brenda?
No,
Dan? Good to see you.
Good to see you. I haven't been out here in a while. Good to see all
didn't
of
get
you.
lost,
Thanks
did
for
you?
having me but other than that, no report.
All right, move on the committees. Jen?
We just, yeah, we heard that, thanks. We just had a meeting prior to this meeting on and talking about our sesquicentennial event, and we've kind of come up to some things that we are looking into. We'll probably have more to report the next meeting for that. I am started working on the Halloween treat giveaway. I have nothing on the community holiday party because I'm not going that far ahead.
Can you confirm the times for the community holiday party though?
It's gonna be, I can't start it any earlier than 3:30, so I'm thinking it's gonna be like a 3:30 to 5.
Okay, because that's what Erica had said.
Yeah, it's
but
like
I thought you had
3:30,
originally
yeah.
said 3:30.
Yeah,
to
because of
5:30,
my-
so we were
Santa's busy and
it's
So-
getting toward the holidays.
so I'm limited on hours, so.
When you confirm the time, will you
I
let
will.
Erica know? Because she's trying to.
That's what I told her when she
Yeah.
emailed me. That's what I had told her. Where I was looking, because that way it's there and done. So that's all I have.
Chris?
Nobody called me about any emergency expenditure, so I think we're okay.
Bill?
Let's see, nothing.
Who we have on the back of the page here? Nathan?
Nothing.
John?
Brad, you have something this evening?
I just want to let everyone know the new truck came in today. It will be leaving any day to go to Union Grove, Wisconsin, to their location there to have some work done, repairs done, some things done. So,
That's a bucket.
yes, that is the bucket, correct, sorry. So yes, it's here today, could be gone tomorrow. So I'll update you more as we find out about it. That's really it for that.
So we have this evening, Reed.
All right. Anybody have anything for Patrick?
Or he does.
Yes, the water tower light, basically, the big light that shines up, I'm not sure if anybody's really noticed that's been out. That was hit by a, I guess you call it UTV, that's right, UTV, side by side, whatever you want to call them. Somebody messing around out there by the tracks, whatever, hit it, knocked the light off, busted it all up. They don't make that light anymore, the company's out of business, so we are in the process of trying to find a replacement. So we got a couple leads as of late as this afternoon, so we're just kind of working on it.
That's not an
Somebody
hour cost.
insurance claim for that.
I'm sorry, too many people asked
Yeah,
the question.
The person involved said that they are willing to pay for it, but we did get a police report just in case that changes.
Okay.
Yes, so it is kind of moving slowly, but it's moving.
Was it what, that's by your house?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
It was not Sandy or her family.
Yeah, we don't own any off-road vehicles.
Did you say we don't know who did the?
We know who did it.
Sandy did.
The
Not like they tried to hide.
The person contacted the village and,
Was this an accident?
yeah,
I mean, accidental damage.
they called us and let us know what happened. And
Okay.
then Brett went up, met with them and called the sheriff's office, got the police report and, they've said they'll pay for it, but again, in case they don't, this just gives us the. police
Until they see the bill.
That light's probably not cheap. is it?
Well,
No, they're not. They're not.
Brenda does have the insurance information. The police officer went back and was able to gather all of that information for us. So once we know what the total is, if they are unable or unwilling to pay, she can file a claim.
Surprisingly, we haven't had grants going nuts about the light being out. I don't think anybody's even.
Brenda hasn't even known.
no, I haven't even noticed it and I drove by it 4 times, I believe.
Well, if you wouldn't have told me, Rick, I would.
Oh, I noticed it right away and I was like, oh,
The one night I was distracted by the baseball lights.
Those darn kids,
After that.
those darn kids in the street. All right, you need a motion in a second?
Motion to approve ordinance number 24-09, ordinance authorizing disposal of personal property owned by the village of Davis Junction. Kaiser blower block. Waste water and treatment for the front.
Second. Chris makes a motion to approve ordinance number 24-09. John seconds. We have discussion on this. You have the history, Brett, of it.
This was the part that you guys approved. It's already in. I had thought I'd already taken care of this. Sandy had corrected me on this. I had not. Basically, we're not gonna have it shipped back to us because it's a giant boat anchor. And there's no sense paying all the money. So we just get rid of it.
More than it's worth.
Oh, God, it's not worth bringing it. So, but Sandy let me know that I had not taken care of this, so my apologies, that's on me. And then, yeah, they'll go ahead and just get rid of it.
Any further discussion?
Thanks, John.
It's property, roll call.
John, Nathan,
Yes.
Patrick's absent, Chris,
Yes.
Jen,
Yes,
Bill.
Yes,
Motion passes 7-12. Anything further under utilities?
Just one final thing, if anybody's drove by the water plant up there, you'll notice that, the temp filter has showed up. And then there's a bunch of media pallets down below, so we are starting on that, trying to put that whole thing together and get going on the filter project, so. That's really about it.
Anything on unfinished business from anyone?
I mean, do we want to take an opportunity? Is there any update on the first one?
Verizon, no, please. Verizon is stuck in the forever holding pattern until their lease runs out.
When do we
Basically
know when
speaking.
that is? We
Yeah, I
just
don't know.
signed it. Never mind, we've got forever on
It's
that.
a long-term thing, but they
we
clearly
just signed
wanted
that, so.
to extend their long-term lease because they approached us. which we-
Yeah.
never. Did they
Right.
ever?
No,
Yeah.
we didn't really reply. to
Fine,
it
but
because
yeah.
It was worse than their current lease and
Right.
pain in the butt. Sorry, but that's it.
And I don't think, has anybody ever gotten back to you, Dan, on their switcheroo attorneys?
But if I were, right, I think we did respond to them, but, right, it was a longer lease for less money. Was what I recall, and we did send our response to
Thanks, but no.
the person that contacted us and the attorney that we had contact information for that, so we thoroughly responded.
And then item B,
You got a letter that we need to discuss
Yeah,
and then present to the board
Yeah.
if we approve.
yeah, no, I think we come to an agreement, never mind. We have more to discuss on it, we haven't settled it, I emailed the guy and told him that we're working on it.
Public, thank you, Ron White. Anything further from board members, employees, officers? Press?
Second.
John.
You guys have a trick or treat hour settled yet? You're too late.
We usually generally go with like 5 to 8.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it, because.
That's fine, because that's what we've been the last few years, because we played around with it and people complained, and then we switched it and people complained. So then we went with like the general consensus of like towns around us.
Cause I'm gonna take a breath in about 3 weeks, and once people start screenshotting it on social media, I can't take.
Nope, you're fine.
It's fine.
5 to 8, I think is what we kept the last few years.
Yeah,
What's the screenshot?
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, so John made a motion to adjourn, Chris seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Bye.
Any opposed, say nay. 8. We're adjourned at 7:15.